Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In the episode, we cover all the gaming deals and the packages and all the coverage around the games. So welcome back, and let's start with the deals. So starting with the deals, here comes up the free ones, which are being, given by the Epic Games. The game is the Aerial Knights Never Yield, which is an action platformer and indie developers, which you can take the role of a Valley, a mysterious character that has recovered what was taken from him. So in this game you can just run, jump, slide and dash and all the acrobatics things you can perform it, which makes the games really a dope. So the combinations and avoid the challenges, that really makes this game as way more interesting to play on. So go, it's a free, log into the Epic Games and add it to the library. So these are the free games which are being it's on the Epic Store. So head towards there and get this free one, and there's also coming up free on the Epic Store, so stay tuned for that. And before going to the deals, these are the very bundle deals which I'm covering up, and the next I will cover up the rest of the things because the work schedules and all. You can take the Monster Hunter series, which are Monster Hunter World. Iceborne is the next expansion of it, and the additions are their respective cosmetics things. It depends on you. So the Monster Hunter World is in a 824 rupees, which is already know that these are the monsters you need to take down with the different variation of weapons. You need to get buff, hunt down the monsters, get the new skills, weapons and all. Exciting open world map where you just explore and hunt down every times of monsters and further their stories and all. There are also Monster Hunter Rise, which is 959, along with the DLCs is 959. So go check it out, add it to the library, buy it and download it. So next games are coming up from the same Capcom, which is a Resident Evil series deal now. Resident Evil 4 is in 1964, which you all knows these. Leon, which is taking the remake ones, which is finally a remake of the previous Resident Evil 4, which we used to play on the PlayStation. So highly anticipating games and well story driven, nice graphics, which you never get disappointed of. So Leon needs to tracks down the president's kidnapped daughter in the scheduled European village. So there's also a separate ways which you need to have to pay the 589 rupees extra for that, where you can play as an Ada Wong and understand the wholesome stories of that. The next game is coming up, the Resident Evil Village, which is 959. This is also a game where you can play as a character of the Ethan Hunt, where you can almost as per the name, you go to the village, every surrounding mysterious monsters and all. You'll go hunt down the so-called the mother and all that stuff. So you all understand the Resident Evil type, the horror survival games. And the Resident Evil 3 is also, you are playing as a Jill Valentine. You also play the other characters too for the sometimes. So there will be a Weapon X version 2. He will always hunt you down wherever you go, so you need to avoid that. So further that, there's also a deal for the Resident Evil 2, which is a 499. Resident Evil 3 is 584. So if you want it, go buy it and add it to the library. There's also a bunch of the previous titles which I'm saying not interested. You can buy it, but I think I don't feel any interesting to buy it. Don't waste more money on that. If you want to play, go buy these things. Next deal is coming from the Middle Earth, which is a Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. You can buy both of it in just 569, or if you want to buy individually, you will have to go for the 325 rupees for the Shadow of War and almost 200 rupees for the Shadow of Mordor. So it's a open world action RPG fantasy based on the enemies techniques and nemesis technology which they used in this game only. You wouldn't be able to find any other games that have the nemesis system in the enemies fractions. So it will be most adventuring games for you. It has 70,000 of very positive and 483 of positive, so you can buy it. Next release coming up from the Mafia series, which I love it. You can buy it for every 550 rupees, but you can go for the overall is 188 rupees, which you will get the all the remakes from the Mafia 1, Mafia 2 and Mafia 3 definitive edition. So you all know these kind of games where you can play as gangsters, take down, shoot and everything. Has story rich also, crime, and there's a violent too. So go check it out. You can play it as a gangster in every part. The 2 is very interesting, and the 3 is kind of bit related to the 1 and 2, which the characters of the 1 and 2 who survived at the last day will guide you in the 3rd part. So it's an interesting one if you want to play as an action and some the pointed games like in a GTA or something. You can buy it. So next game deals is coming from the Borderlands series, where you can buy the Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3 and Borderlands 1. So Borderlands 3 is the deal of 448, Borderlands 2 is 249 and Borderlands 1 is the game of the year is 494. So these are individuals you can buy. Don't buy in a bundle because a lot of cosmetics and all stuff. You don't have to. If you want to buy it, doesn't matter. But if you want to play as a story and looter shooter games, go for the individual ones. These are the action RPG adventures in which you will always trying to shoot and loot. The looter shooter games are basically from the 2K 100,000, very positive. So it's a highly action-packed FPS game. So buy it. Don't buy the Tiny Tina's DLCs and all. Just go for the Borderlands 1, 2 and 3. You will enjoy it. Go buy it and add it to the library. Moving to the next deal is coming from the Bioshock collections. Just buy the collection 349. If you wanted to buy the Bioshock Infinite individually, you will have to pay the 374. But if you want to go for the Bioshock collections, you will all get the Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2 remastered and the Infinite as well, along with the some of the DLCs. So go buy it. It's a great deal. 7 March is up to the coming up, it will end. So buy it and add it to the library. Next games deals is coming from the franchises, which is Focus Entertainment. It is coming Focus Entertainment, where is the Plague Tale Innocence series, where you can play as in Felicia and her brother adventures. It's Innocence and the Requiem both part. So you can buy it as individually, which is 1,000 for the Plague Tale Requiem, and Plague Tale Innocence is 379, which was already was free on the biggest New Year free games on Epic. It was already free, but if you missed that deal, then you can buy it here. It's 379. No big deal for you. For the Requiem, it's 1,000. So if you want to buy it, or just wait for the upcoming deal, so it will get reduced even further. So the next deal from the Focus Entertainment is the Atlas Fallen. Atlas Fallen, as we know, the open world explorer action adventure RPGs, where you use rise from the dust and glide the glad sands of a timeless land, where you have the gauntlet where you can manipulate the sands along with the timing, and you have all the infused weapons with that. So highly interesting action-packed games you can buy. It's $9.49. It's almost a 1 year old, but you can play a very long hours of gameplay it contains. So go and add it. It's a $9.49. You can buy it, no issue. So moving to the next deal is coming from the Focus Entertainment is Blacktail. Currently I'm playing right now, and I think it's a pretty much dark mystery magic games where you can only use the bow and arrows and magic elemental magics where you forge the Baba Yaga, a girl accused of witchcrafting and expelled from their home. Leave out the origin of Celtic myth, one of a kind, blended intense archery, combat, and dark storytelling set in a vibrant fairy tale world. Yes, the environment looks very vibrant. I just played, and it's very vibrant, very colorful. You just enjoy the environment while playing it. So if you like it, go buy it. It's on deal now. It's on deal. It's just $4.61. So go and buy it. So next coming up is the Evil West. Evil West is in a 990 rupees, where you can just a dark menace consumes the old western style game where you have the beat 'em up action adventure. Co-op also missions out there where you play as a solo, or you can play as a co-op. Fighting style is visceral, explosive combats against the bloodthirsty monsters. Eradicate the vampiric hordes with your lightning fueled gauntlet. Here also you can get the gauntlet and become the Wild West superhero. The concept is about to make a God of War with the guns or western styles, so you love it. It's on a deal, 990 rupees, way more than $7 to $8 or $9 or something, or less than 10, but you'll enjoy the wholesome story of it. So the next game coming from the Focus Entertainment is the Buy Necromunda Hired Gun, which is an action pack from the Warhammer 40k franchise. Adventure FPS code where you just become a hired guns, where you shoot out everyone, where you can also have the pets around. You can also have pets for the companion. FPS, go check it out. $4.74. You can add it on the library. Never disappointed when you buy it. So next game is Surge series, where you can buy the Surge and Surge 2. Both are Souls-like RPG action open world sci-fi where you just find the bunch of scraps of the metal and you just build the new weapon from it and armor from it. You'll love that, and the combat is really amazing. You feel like it's a holidays and a Souls-like genre where you explore the sprawling and devastated Jericho city. Fight furious threats in the brutal and unforgiving combat and slicing and tearing the limbs of your opponent to steal their equipment. As I said already, that you just steal their equipment and craft your own armor and weapon. The 1 and 2 are both amazing, highly underrated as I can say. So go buy it, add it to the library. This is very cheap, $3.79 both of them. You're never gonna disappoint from it. Add it to the library. The next game is coming from the Focus Entertainment and right now is on deal is the Greedfall. Basically it contains the melee, range, elemental class. All these classes you can play in the Greedfall, where you take a role-player experience and forge the destiny of a world, seeing and magic with a filled with riches, lost of secrets, fantastic creatures, with the diplomacy where you have to choose the actions what you need to go further in the story, and deceptions and force become a part of the living, evolving world, influence its course and shape your story. So it's mostly positive. 15,000 positive reviews are there. So it's a 2019 game, but still it's a great deal in the 319 rupees, where there are tons of hours of content it's there. So go add it to the library and enjoy it. tons of games you can also buy from the Focus Entertainment right now on a deal. It's a vampire doctor, hunt down the villains and also away from the civilians which can take them down. You have to fight for them and bind your further stories from it. Next is Technomancer, where the RPG's dynamic combat actions, like a Surge, you can say, a bit of Surge, but a kind of different way. You can buy it. Yeah, it's 100 rupees, so you can go for it. Add it to the library. And that's all. The upcoming deals I will cover it. It's lots of games to be get covered, and lots of deals are there. Around 40 to 50 games are there. I will cover in a parts, or maybe I will cover in a same part. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.